How are you guys feeling?
Good.
So thank you again to CC for allowing me to have a couple of minutes of your time and really talk about a great initiative, research project that we're doing here in the city of Allentown. First off, my name is Michael Judkins. I'm a local creative in the area. I am part of, or our official title with another project I'm doing is called Community Science Collaborators. And with that is, what that project means, or what that title means, is that we are part of a group that is funded through the National Science Foundation, as well as Cornell University, City of Allentown, and Camp Compost. And with that project, or with that grant, or the research-based project is to really go to underserving communities and areas and really talk about the noise and what is noise and how can we give people tools or even information about ways to reduce the noise pollution in their community. So with the project, one of the teachers, I'll tell you a little backstory. I was a sub-teacher for Allentown School District, still and one of the science teachers, the great science teacher came in, I was teaching 7th grade math and Trexler. And he always used to see me, and they come and talk to me, hey Mike, I met a lot of great people, as far as educators go. And he came up to me one day, his name is John Denoni, and he came to me, yes, he came to me one day and was just like, listen, I've been watching you for a little bit, and I want to know if you want to be a part of this project I'm working with the Cornell University. So he explained the project to me, and I was like, oh, that sounds awesome, I guess as a creative and other things I do out here, I never really got into doing research, based projects, or even like getting involved in the political arena. Like CC's the first campaign I've really been involved in, and I'm just like, oh wow, okay, I'm starting to like this, And then I'm just like, okay. So he gave me the information, and we had a kickoff at Allentown Vision 2030. We did a whole press release. City of Allentown is involved as well too. They're supporting our project, and we did the press release. One of the call picked it up. And it's about 4 of us. So it's 2 students, one from DRF, one from Allen, another young lady from L.L.C, and myself. And what we do is just pretty much go out and talk to people just about noise pollution. And what does that mean to you? Like, what is noise? What do you consider noise? The whole purpose of this 3-year research grant is we're in the development of creating an app that you'll be able to use, the community members in the underserving areas will be able to use to escape from the noise for a little bit and have a resource to go to. So that's a project to where I think, and this is not just in Allentown, so this is a national project. So there's community science collaborators throughout the whole United States. There's different regions, like we're representing the Allentown division, but there's Atlanta, there's California, there's a whole division. We have Zoom meetings every 2 weeks. We talk about the projects, we do different types of photos. So it's very intense and very involved type of project. And so one of the things when I do is come out and to groups or situations like this, and I say, hey, can I have a couple of minutes just to talk about the project? I really thought this would be a great idea to bring this to CC's campaign because of what she stands for and what she's going for city council. And she's right, like all the different types of noises that's going on in Allentown, what do you do to escape yourself? And it's not the sense of just meditating, as a therapist, I know that, it's important to meditate, it's important to get out your head, but sometimes we can't do that all the time. We can't really do that all the time. And sometimes only thing you really need is 30 seconds to kind of quiet yourself, regroup, get back on your game, right? So one of the things I like to do, as you can tell, I'm back at school from a pre-K to 4 certification, so I have no problem talking and doing all this and all, but I want to try something with you guys, okay? So remember your start of your morning, right? Hopefully y'all had a good morning, you had your coffee, whatever you do, your cigarette, whatever you do, right? Think about how your day started, okay? From when you woke up, every step of the way from when you woke up to when you walked through the door for the campaign kickoff for CC, right? So I want you to think about that. Think about everything that happened up until you got to this point, until I came up on stage. Now I'm gonna ask you on the count of 3, nobody make no noise for 30 seconds, okay? 1, 2, 3. All right, how was that?
Good.
You see the quietness in the room?
Relief.
Did your mind went to a peaceful place? So remember, the whole idea is to figure out your day, right? And that 30-second break that you took, you reduced the noise in your world. And you got centered again, right? So that's the whole purpose. That's one of the reasons I wanted to be involved in this project, is to really have that platform for people to kind of understand what noise pollution is to you. You know, noise pollution could be, maybe you live in South Allentown area or West Allentown area, and maybe you like music, people like music, turn up your music. But you know, your neighbor downstairs, their volume of music could be ding, 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 and you can hear it upstairs, right? That's part of noise pollution, believe it or not, right? Because even though to them, that might be their part of their culture or something else, it is interfering with somebody else's lifestyle, right? Their quality of life. You know, another thing is too, what I'm noticing a lot lately, I don't know why people, when they drive, they gotta, like, I don't get that, because you scratch up the road, and then you're on the road like Hanover, and you're doing that. You know, where it's already like when you drove down Hanover, it's pretty much like a cat and mouse race. Yes, yeah, it's a cat and mouse race. So imagine somebody's going with 2 speed zones on, and nobody really noticed that. And I noticed that they have what, 25 and 15, I think, at certain points on Hanover. So it's like you coming down the circle, you're like, wait, you're in the 25, and literally you're in the 15. So why are you speeding? That's part of noise. You know, what if you got kids that just, hey, that's part of noise too, right? Like, you gotta learn different types of techniques to kind of quiet your mind. And that's one of the things that we do with the project.
Is part of your project to actually do something about the noise, like reduce it? Like, are you
Yeah.
gonna measure?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're doing with the whole, we have an annual report that's coming out, and if CC includes this in her campaign, I'm more than welcome to give her the annual report for the National Science Foundation about this particular project. But what we do, the purpose of this in 3 years research grant is to develop an app. So the app is kind of used for the tool for the underserved communities of what we're going through the city of Allentown is finding different areas that you can actually reduce, or spots where you can go to reduce the noise. And it's, whether it's through video, like we've been starting to do a lot of videos, so where running stream waters that's in your city, that you could click on the video and just listen to it. It kind of ease your mind out, trying to give people tools. Like if you like to listen to headphones with your music, you can use something like that to tune yourself out. If you like to read a good book, you know how when you're reading a good book, does that necessarily means that if somebody comes into the room and they interrupt you, is that still part of your noise pollution? Or do you need to tell people like, hey, you know what, I just got the new John Grissom book, I need at least 2 hours of reading, please do not bother me. You know, I'm in my headspace. So that's what we bring into the project, and that's with each of the cities we're gonna be doing that with.
With Cornell and any of these other places, are they also involved with the noise pollution creating physical stress and physical health detriment?
Yeah, one of the programs, I know from a wider perspective, it's as we go along in the research project, there's gonna be a medical component to where they're gonna look at how the body reacts.
Yes.
How the body reacts to noise. I know for me, when I'm in a really noisy area, and I'm all over the place sometimes, so I can be, you know, I'm adaptable and flexible, but I know for me, I tend to get anxiety for some reason.
Yes, your body will store.
My body, yeah, like I tend to get anxiety for some reason. And I'm not a person that has anxiety, but I know like if I'm somewhere and it's really loud and I'm just like jamming along, after a while I'm just like, okay, I'm tired, I need to go. You know, so my body is telling me that, hey Mike, you know, you're getting up there, you know, this ain't you, this might not be you no more. Or you only could do certain, you know, certain times, you know, certain hours, or you can do like, hey, I only could tolerate this for like an hour, then I need to go, you know. But it's up to you. But I know that with the project, it's a 3-year span. We're going to be covering so many different aspects of noise and bringing information to you. It'll be great. So again, I just wanted to introduce the project. You'll be hearing about it, and I really thought this would be a great opportunity to introduce this to you guys in this campaign. Like I said, City of Allentown is behind us with this noise pollution project, so it's a really great thing in the Allentown Vision 2030, and as well as Cornell University and the National Science Foundation. So I think this will be a really great research-based project to give you, the people of Allentown, another resource to use if you're really concerned about noise pollution.
Is there a website we can go to?
Yes, I have flyers and information. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to pass it around in business cards. We have a Facebook account on the web for our area out here in Allentown, and that's what it is.
Come out to like certain booths and come out, and do seminars.
I can do whatever you want. Right now, it's well. Let's think about that one, right? But the whole purpose is to bring awareness and to bring what this project is, and to kind of get people thinking like, wow, I never really thought about noise pollution in that sense.
Yeah,
And now,
we need input.
the City of Allentown is investing into this research project to bring awareness to noise pollution. So if you want, I can exchange information. I'll go and talk to schools, I'll do workshops, I'll do whatever it is that you want me to do for your organization or whatever it is.
Just curious if the app will have something where people can report.
Yeah, because we're gonna do, I know it's gonna be like a troubleshooting part of the app. So I know the technical side of we're gonna be talking about that, but I can also bring that up during our community meetings that, hey, this is a question that came up, maybe we should
Because
include
that's
that.
really, we have some neighbors that get home from work late during the week and just blast the music for the
Yeah.
entire neighborhood. And the trash.
Call the
Yeah.
We're right next
non-emergency
door to the
number.
school, and without a doubt, between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m.,
Yeah,
that's
no.
when they come empty out the dumpsters. Almost every day, because it's our dumpsters and the neighbors.
Gotcha. Yeah, so stuff like that, we never thought about that, right? So it's
horrible.
something that, hopefully Cece will add this to her agenda and say like, hey, this is a great thing. But again, I just want to come, thank you for allowing me to come and spend some time up on your platform and really bring this project to you guys in the City of Allentown and really know that, we are invested into this. And I'm grateful that they invited me into this project. So again, my name is Michael Judkins. I got some information, some flyers and some business cards about the project. If the organization, you with the committee, your Girl Scouts troop, your Boy Scout crew, and you just want to be interested in letting them hear about noise, you can definitely contact me. I'll definitely come out and do some, just talk about it like a presentation and even do some little exercises with them to kind of help them to reduce the noise. All right, thank you so much. Thank you again, Cece.